to 7 Second Summer Camp. My name is Gold Vision. I'm the official gaming counselor here. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope that you had a wonderful day. That any camp activities that you did, mostly elective ones, I think, on Sundays, they went well. I bet they did. I bet you're a mindful person. You're focused on what needs to happen, and you're getting it done. And so am I. We're doing Sunday Scaries again. It's just the kind of thing that I get a kick out of. There's nothing too terrible on the menu. We don't want to send people to places they want to be. But we do want to explore different horizons and see what kinds of things are happening. So we've made some improvements to the stars. They've changed. They've gotten more clear and more powerful, I think. Easier to understand what's happening. So we'll be observing just a couple in the sky. Right now we're just floating in space, and I think that's a good place to start. So make sure you get comfortable. We're hanging out, playing video games. Time has stopped. 7:77 p.m. Don't have to worry about anything. We don't have any urgent need to achieve anything. It's still the weekend. It's still a chance to just breathe and enjoy our time. So I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. I do have a couple of camp announcements I'll get to while we look at I think this is the darkness portal. We'll just meditate on the darkness portal, and I'll get through some announcements. A deep breath for posterity. We'll just see where this takes us. Oh yeah, we're cooking up a marshmallow. The marshmallow of light. It's gonna come straight for us. There it is. That's all cooked up now. We have a bigger orb of cooking, mind cooking right now. And it's temporary, but it's for effect. You know, we're increasing our power every day that we keep trying and keep putting forth our effort. Everything that we've achieved stacks up and makes us stronger. All the people working together, making this world better. All the little bits of effort that we put in at the end of the day stacks up, and I just want to reflect on how much power we're all getting by working together and making things beautiful. That's not the announcements, though. This is from the camp director. The lava level is under construction, so if you hear any oinking, that's normal. Smoothies are now available in the mess hall, and just a note to reply to a friend, especially if you haven't seen them for a while. Nature's healing. And that's not, I don't think, I mean, I didn't write these, but this is not exes, you know. This is regular friends who you've contacted in the past, and you might see and might think, oh, I don't know if I should reach out right now. And I think now is a good time. Once again, not this isn't relationship people. This is actual friends that you want to reconnect with. I'm going to do this thing that I'm going to keep getting better at, which is operating this spin wheel to decide what we're going to play tonight. We only got 3 games on there. One that's been on there for a while, and another that I hope is fun. And this one, I don't know if it's going to be scary, but it seemed like it was going to be something. Something happening. So this game's called... Not this one, but this one. Secret Agent Boy Wizard. The International Crime Syndicate. So we're going to jump in. We're going to see how scary it gets. We're going to see, we're going to enter worlds that we might not necessarily want to be in to appreciate the darkness, so that way we know from where the light can go and where it can illuminate the future and where we can see more. and become like the brilliant light beings that we are. I don't want to
Wizard Boy
spoil
was a
anything.
normal boy wizard, about to start his first year at wizard school, until he received a letter from MI6, the National Intelligence Agency.
There might be violence.
Wizard Boy, said the letter.
There might be danger.
Dark things are afoot at wizard school. We've received intelligence that Professor Grumblemort is the leader of Spider,
I think there's
the
a
infamous international crime syndicate.
danger element.
Need you to investigate. And so Wizard Boy arrived at wizard school, ready to unearth the criminal secrets hiding within its walls.
We're gonna give it a shot.
I'd better stay undercover.
This is clearly a parody of a particular game, but I'm okay with that. And I was concerned that the crime syndicate element would be dangerous. So forgive me if this isn't if this is too much of an intense series of imagery. I don't know. So the general premise for a lot of the times and a lot of things that I'm seeking in games is a gut feeling, a need to explore, and I simply think that the the premise of emulating certain novel video game worlds is worth exploring. But I don't know how dangerous it's gonna get. This is clearly what we need to do, is talk to this
If you
person.
throw things in a cauldron, a potion will come out. Just add a gimbal root on the right, and anything else. A health flower? Yeah. Perfect. This is a very intuitive, natural controller interface. And it seems like a pretty cool world to stumble through. We'll see how the demo goes though. I burn a lot of calories jogging around the courtyard.
I've also committed my crime. I'm not sure what just happened. Oh, I was flattened by the walls, and I died. That was it. I guess that's the start of it. This is actually a really dangerous world. But I'm gonna elect to stay within it and try to understand what's happening.
I found one of the armor suits holding this mysterious artifact. I wonder what it goes to.
What is it? I'm a bit concerned now that this place is booby-trapped. There's all kinds of things that all kinds of problems I could run into. I do think this is definitely an interesting motif to examine, because it's very upbeat and fun, but the idea of dying so quickly and abruptly and causing harm or inflicting destruction seems very possible too.
I am frog. Blop, blop, blop.
Oh, it seems like with this thing in my hand I can jump. I'm gonna accumulate resources with the intention of holding on to them and maximizing the values that can contribute to the economy. Well,
I
I find that disconcerting. I don't know what really is happening around here. What is this? There's also this unnecessary chaos of playing indie games that are still in production, because you don't know what's gonna happen. Alright. I can't be pressing buttons. Am I supposed to be making potions? I'm actually just very confused. No.
Looks like it's missing a shape.
Alright, this is the goal here. I don't know if I'll be able to progress because
Headmaster Grumblemort has been spending a lot of time in here.
there's too many buttons that I can't press, because now I know that pressing a button can cause me to get hurt.
I burn a lot of calories jogging around the courtyard.
It is an upbeat castle world though. I can't even find the button that ah, there it is. The one that took me out. Oh, and my health potion. Oh, I guess I should collect everything, right? What's happening here? I do need that.
I'm doing some shopping for my next class.
I need this
I don't have
box.
enough wizard biscuits.
Oh, I need wizard biscuits. That makes sense. I guess I'll just explore for a little bit. In fact, now that I know that there's just a beautiful place to explore with danger, maybe I'll just take a second to meditate. Let's get to a peaceful dormitory situation. Just hang out.
Hey, you're not allowed in here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think that's okay. Also, I think when you see floating elements in the game world in front of an authoritarian figure who doesn't mind when you take them, I think that indicates that it's kind of your slice of reality. And that it's your responsibility to accumulate those resources, so that way you can contribute to the economy. Painting. We gotta find our special house, I think. It's fun though. It's a fun little setup. In fact, let's do it right here. Let's just let's reflect on knowledge and the opportunity to learn, and that how we're always learning, and how we're gonna keep learning more. I want to take a deep breath. It's really important. I do think I have some wounds from education I'm trying to work through. Nothing too tremendous, but just the idea. There's a lot of, you know, I mean, even the imagery here that's reflecting on a different time. There's been some painful times that take place in classrooms like this. Yeah, I'm really not sure. Oh, I got a spell. Perambulate. Oh, I see I have magic. I've been using this magic this whole time. Yeah, I don't know how to use it though. I haven't even tried. 1, 2. Left click? No, I'll just use the health potion.
Modify.
That's funny. I think I'm just doing it with my hand.
Modify.
It's funny because
Modify.
I once wrote a screenplay
Modify.
that you could do it this way.
Modify.
So it's,
Modify.
I don't know what he's saying. And then I guess perambulate.
Perambulate. Perambulate.
Okay. I think there's something here. I'm not gonna do that to anybody. Even though I feel like that's what you're supposed to do. You know, once I experienced injury and then felt like I have to solve a mystery, I really think I disconnected, and a sense of urgency was rushed over me, and I think I gotta step away from that because I'm not here to be rushed. I'm here to have fun and experience joy and seek out joy. If you are just joining, my name is Goldvision. I'm the official gaming counselor of 7 Second Summer Camp. I'm here to explore different games in different ways and to find joyful experiences in peaceful games and peaceful experience in dangerous games. Man, I feel like I'm just looping. Can I go in here?
Hey, you're
No.
not allowed in
This
here.
is just the one. Where's the other one? I'm lost in this school. Is there a map? I don't think I would make it in a wizard school. I think I would just constantly be lost and then also get my magic spells wrong all the time.
Oh.
I think that there's some natural conflicts there that I haven't resolved. Did I get enough cookies?
I don't have enough wizard biscuits.
3 more wizard biscuits. We'll find him and not step on that. That's nuts though. Just the danger in the world.
Modify. Modify.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, oh no. I think that was my responsibility. I think that caused it for this game. I didn't see what happened. I mean, if I was booby-trapped, then it's not necessarily my intention, but it's an unfortunate consequence of my actions. And I can't be putting other people at risk that way. So, this game gets disqualified. It is pretty cool though. I wouldn't mind a game like this with a little less danger. So let's get out of this one. And then the other one that I wanted to explore this evening was also on the spin wheel. And it's called Permafrost. So let's check that out. There's a question if I wrote a screenplay a long time ago. I've written several, but nothing that's come out recently. But I have done, some screenwriting, and it was a feature script that I wanted to see about magic and elements like that. I wrote it a while ago, but it's a pretty cool idea. And the characters, I'm sorry, they did use their fingers, but they did have rings on them fingers that made that possible. So, let's see, coat. Oh, I can change to my dog's coat. This game looked somewhat, oh, valid character name. Let's go. Wait, primary color should be gold or something like that. Good. Okay. Seems dangerous, but let's go for it. I didn't write a screenplay about a permanently frosted world. Dangerous one. Alright, where am I? Good. Campfire. Wow, everything's really cold. I don't think I can just do campfire because I don't have any
You look like a fighter
money.
to me, and it seems I was right. I'm Anna. Pulled you closer to the fire. Anyway, get
Okay.
yourself to Hunter's Glade. My friend Robin's up in the Red Tower. She'll help you. And take this. It's not much, but it'll keep you alive.
Do you need any help?
I'm not the one to ask, but yeah, a hand wouldn't hurt. Dragging you through the snow with that wound took a toll on me.
Oh man,
Night's coming, and it's gonna get much colder.
it's colder than.
Collect some wood and toss it on a campfire.
Alright, I can do that.
We might even cook something while we're at it, but first things first.
Okay. Let's get going. Find wood. So this is the first game I've ever played where you have to chop down a tree early on to to start a campfire. Oh, it's kind of smooth. We do like a motion blur thing. And moose. Can I catch this moose? I was gonna say I don't think so. Okay. Alright. So there's gonna be some gathering at the front. This seems like a very peaceful place though. Aside from like the survival vibe and we're not gonna make it. We gotta hunt down moose. Oh. Alright. Spaces jump. I thought that was a snowman. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We're making patterns in the snow. I love that. Looks like a wolf chasing down the moose. Guess I don't want to be part of that. Oh. And this is what I won't call too much attention to it, but I would call that a visual trauma. Experienced one in the last game as well. For a while I was confused about how to actually deal with the idea that there's a you might want to play a game peacefully, but then you see that there's things that happen that you wouldn't want to see, and you might not be acting in an aggressive or dangerous way, but the world is showing you things that you don't want to see, and you're choosing to be in that world. And I realized that that's called visual trauma for me. You could just put one in there, right? 3 wood, edible root, turn on. Oh, that's nice. That's how to do it. Let's get into it. I mean, it seems a little more dangerous, but can we just sit down? I can crouch. And just be here. Be here in the ice. I'm loving this. The frame rate's a little low, but it could just be some other software I'm running at the same time. It's also very quiet. I feel like it's really really standard issue winter to be this quiet. Oh, it looks like there's something out there. It's pretty negative. Sneaking. No. I'm gonna enjoy this though, before I go any further. Something that I always try to do is appreciate the game that's playing right in front of me instead of endlessly accomplishing tasks, trying to hunt them down. But I know I've been overdoing it too, because sometimes the break that I take is a little unnecessary, because then there's an opportunity to take a better one. So let's talk to Anna again, maybe without the weapon in my hand.
Thanks. By the way, I saw a deer nearby earlier. Couldn't take it down myself, but maybe you can give it a shot, and then bring me the meat.
I don't think I'll be doing that. I'll chop down trees, but I call it at animals. I don't I'm not trying to inflict harm onto I'm not trying to remove consciousness for personal gain. I don't know if I'll find berries though. I do deal with this conflict a lot. Like I think I'm okay with fishing in a survival mechanic where your characters can eat, but fishing just to fish I think is a somewhat negative experience, where you're just taking resources out of the world for egocentric pursuit. I don't think it disqualifies a game from being fun or possible, but maybe there's food just on the horizon, so I don't have to. Can I just grab a moose? Drag it over. This feels really nice because I'm not actually cold right now. I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt. So I feel like, but all the imagery suggests a very cold situation. I think there was a mention of being wounded, and I don't know who it was. I don't know the entire situation here. But it does seem like survival is important. Ammo, canned food. Take that. Bring that over. If I ever find my way back, you know. Flint, big time. Ammo, med kit. I mean, I guess I can take them all because it's ammunition and I can probably use it as something to trade with people, but it's, you know, a slippery slope. It's dangerous. There's a... Oh no, am I dying? My heart's flashing down. Is it getting too cold for me to be alive? Was it... What is happening? I don't know. I gotta get back to that campfire, I think. I think maybe it was too cold in there or something. I might have gone the wrong way. There's an exclamation point. We'll get to it. It feels very serene and peaceful. The sound effects are very quiet too. You might not even be able to hear them. I'll turn them up. Yeah. Oh, is there music? I don't really hear it. Let's go. We gotta get the snow crunching. Yeah. It's very serene. If you took out the survival elements, I think that this game would be really exciting for me. Up the red tower. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Whoa. Oh, is this my dog? What is that? That felt really unsettling. Give the dog raw meat. Okay. This is awesome. Oh, and a person?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I feel like if I wanted to attack you, I would have done that already. Yeah, it's the first one.
You've met Anna? Then you are not a complete stranger after all. I'm Robin, by the way. I'm here on a lookout duty, sheriff's orders.
You're taking your lookout duty very seriously.
Speaking of the devil, I'm picking up some transmission.
My team went missing. You must send someone to help me find them. I received some signals from few directions, sending you coordinates.
This is just like that magic.
Temporary base, and keep looking out for any survivors. Do not leave your post. Over.
Can't handle this on my own. We lost most of our crew. But Sheriff Ethan still doesn't know that. Just can't bring myself to tell him.
I think Sheriff Ethan is
I'm going
her
to need
father.
your help with that base.
Whoa.
In exchange, I can give you a good weapon.
Okay.
Oh, and the sheriff gave me the last coordinates of the survivors.
Do we really
I'll
need
send
to
them to you.
build a base?
If you could find out anything more, that would be great.
There's like buildings. I
There
really
should be an
don't.
abandoned convoy nearby. It's worth checking out, but you need to be prepared for the extreme cold.
Okay. Alright. I'll go check it out. I feel like this is her quality crate up here. We can't just turn this into a nice little safe space. It does seem like everything's very cold and overused. But there's a point of sale machine here. A recording device. Oh man, I do want to meditate up here, but I feel like I know this feeling of these pink skies and the way that once night hits, it hits. Yeah. I don't know where to find shelter. Do I have to chop down a bunch of trees real quick just to survive? Or should I just focus on leveling up my jumping and axes? I feel terrible. I don't know. I would be curious if there was any other player who feels bad about chopping down trees. I suddenly think that I might not be in like a big community of people who feel that way. It's a endless experiment, and I feel like just having the hesitance to chop down trees. I do feel like chopping down trees to build a survival cabin quickly in the middle of a very cold time and use it for heating makes sense to me. 2 wooden foundations. Okay. Put the wood to good use. This is really nice. I really do like the building and crafting games where you actually create things. What's the next one? Oh, there's a lot of options here. Wooden walls. This is pretty standard. 5 wooden walls coming up. I just click and he hammers into the sky to build the wall behind him. It's very talented. Wall number 2. I'm trying to knock out this list that's probably behind my head. Let's build 5 wooden walls, a wooden doorway, wooden door, a wooden floor and roof, and then gather pieces of wood, and I need to do that, I guess. This will be nice. This actually looks looks like a wonderful cabin. I wonder if oh, I just stabbed the tree with a little sharp blade. I just feel terrible chopping down those trees. But learning how to just build a basic structure, I wouldn't mind doing all the steps, you know? Because what's the difference between just clicking this or just saying just automatically build a super building? Like, why do I have to go through the menus when I know I've got this as a priority? It's food for thought. Wooden door. And I need the wooden doorway first. And then the wooden door. This is a wonderful place. I actually wish I had kind of thought about where it was going to be now. Just because I feel like I could have got a better view. But I guess if it's just closed in like this, it's going to be a whole different thing. And then wooden floor roof. Tin wall. Yeah, floor roof. Perfect. This is lovely. One more. And now we're going to be safe. Okay. Oh, now I got a bunch more jobs. I hope Anna's doing okay. Now I feel like I'm real far away. Is it safer, like, temperature-wise? 22 minus 20. It's only minus 24 degrees in here. And then I gotta build the workbench, bed, campfire. This is a very common series of elements to assemble. Oh, cool. I can build a tent. I can't build an air. Where did I even get that? 3. That's nice. I could just pop a tent down. I think it's probably what I'm carrying around. Oh, cool. Hold F to sleep. No, F to just jump down in there. Perfect. Move the day forward. I am a master of time. I guess I gotta just keep building this stuff. I want to get back to Anna, but I feel like I got side quested over here for all the meditation I was doing. There's a comment about how we wish real life players felt more remorse from chopping down trees. I think that, and there's like a it's a slow process and pattern toward renewable resources. And I think it just starts with thought and with the aspiration to see less of it. Right now I'm committing just a tremendous axe. I don't know if I'll axe. I think I need to start keeping track of all of the destruction that I commit though. And just keep that as a running total. I don't know why I feel obligated to do it. Oh, my axe is broken. And my heart's revived. This actually looks really nice during the day. It's because I have not been keeping track of how many trees I've chopped down. I just know that I needed to. That I was told to. And just went for it. And I didn't plant any trees, for sure. It's just, it's so strange that it's like the defaults in a lot of games. I guess build the workbench. It's probably a utility. I like everything being in one menu that's very clear and accessible though. I need a foundation for it. And I can build a bed and a campfire. Okay. Put this out here. Can't build an air. It's a crazy rule. I'll try to respect it though. I can't find a way to build this campfire. That I have to do as my obligation. Is this just going on a platform too? Can I build it inside my house? And if you're just joining, my name is Goldvision. So for Sunday Scaries, I like to play games that are in worlds that I might not necessarily want to spend a lot of time in. It's nothing against the actual game itself. It's more the depictions and the visuals they're great for exploring the darkness and the dangers and the pain of reality. And I think that it's one of the big joys of being able to play video games is that you can stretch out your mind to experience things like that. But I also think that it shouldn't be a priority to do those things exclusively. So we're exploring a world that I think is I think it's pretty cold. I think that's the whole thing. And we're gonna just see how this works. See if we can have a campfire in the house. See how warm we can. See how hot we can get it. Wow, we got up to 0. This is nice. I feel like you can't have a fire inside, but maybe it's okay because it's just holes everywhere. Yeah, it's gonna get nice in here. It's gonna heat up. It also might just be that temperature outside. Let's see. Oh no, we're making progress. And that's the other thing is escaping the dissonance from whatever is happening out there. Escaping by putting the bar as low as you can go with survival, then you move away from it and you move up, and then it's a feeling of accomplishment, and you can store that feeling and remember it and recall it, and then seek it out when you have other real life circumstances, and you remember what it's like to move from a state of discomfort to a state of comfort. I think that's a real tremendous value of the philosophy of games, and not focused on enough. I don't know where to gather cloth from. I also don't know why I'm struggling with my heart. Was I going too hard? Do I need to just build the bed and take a break? I don't know if I can open my door anymore. Let's do it. Let's build the bed. See what we can do. It's not an option in there, it's just the regular build menu. Having my heart race like that too is kind of bumming me out. Oh, because I'm starving. Let's remedy that. Consume. All that talk about urgency, and now I feel it tremendously. It's the kind of thing I reserve for Sunday Scaries. I mean, it's not that scary, we're just sitting outside, but... Containers, farming, lights, furniture... Wooden stool, survival, bed. Oh no. Where do I get that from? Are there cloth trees outside? Oh man. And now I also need to build a high structure, which I'm not entirely sure what that is. I'm just gonna wait for my heart rate to increase, or my heart level to repair. Not sure how to do that actually. I'm not sure how to get cloth. Sometimes if this is what survival feels like. Like you're just you're just moving from item to item to try to try to put out fires, and you get so caught up in it. I don't know if it's valuable to get used to that, get good at it, then overcome it, and then to grow on top of that, or if it's better to just try to avoid it altogether. And that's a constant debate for me. That's why I like to jump into games like this and try to understand that part of myself. And sharing it definitely helps with that process. I don't know, I'm breathing so heavily. All my health bars are pretty solid right now. Just my broken axe. My bed. I hope Anna's doing okay. She's not getting any leftover animal content, because I'm not going to be providing any. But I really wish I wish her well. I guess I could go check on her. I don't think it's that scary outside, and I need to go find some cloth anyway. I'm feeling empowered to improve things. So let's find cloth in the darkness of night. Or at least look at the stars for a second and enjoy the snow. Oh. There's a lot of detail work here. And we can watch as our cold bar goes down and just know how long we can do. It's making everything seem harder. The idea that just being outside is dangerous. How far can you go? And I guess what happened last time was I jumped away my lightning bolt so much that my heart rate decreased. That's a real bummer up there. It looks like it's not supposed to be that way. It happens though, I guess. There's always collisions between things that aren't ready for it. Happened today. Oh, and here's that convoy she's talking about. I don't think this is a tremendous risk. And I kind of feel bad taking ammo. Ooh. My cold bar's all the way back down again. You can see in the bottom left. It just makes everything harder. I get little little frosties across the screen. Doesn't seem that bad, but I bet my heart will just start dropping. My health will just fall away. Everything takes more energy, and it's a little bit more exhausting. And I guess that will make achievements feel more valuable, but it's also things that I can do elsewhere. So I guess it's just like finding the significance of the environment that you're in. There's a question about the diegetic respawning in a game world, and I'm assuming you're meaning a game like PlanetSide, or a game where your DNA is stored, or there's like a story built around why you come back, or you fall asleep and you are revived or something. And I think that ultimately the goal here isn't just to avoid those kinds of things, but it's to focus on the opposite, focus on growth and creativity, and see the tremendous value that can come from those things. Like it's one thing to like throw a bunch of players in a room and then just give them all an axe and then just see who's left. I feel like that's what a lot of multiplayer games boil down to. But if you give all the players axes and then you give them, in this case, a forest full of trees, they could build something amazing if they work together. Even if there are other players with axes who are trying to attack them, then they naturally will build something that can withstand their enemies and the intelligence of other people. And so it's a much more interesting style of growth, but you can't do it if there isn't a menu to build things. So I don't... If you're asking if I feel okay if I were to know that if I destroyed some people in a game world, but they were put into a system and they came back, and so they continue to exist, I'm still very hesitant, just because you can't rely on that system. You can't just say, it's okay, you're coming back. And then if that system were to fail, then your action would be a negative one. And so I've played enough games to know that you can easily interrupt the predicted system and then force the player to deal with the moral consequences of their incorrect thoughts. I gotta repair this axe. I gotta do it. I need 2 rocks to do it. And I need wood to put on the fire to keep this place warm enough. And I need cloth to build a bed. So I'm actually enjoying, I really am enjoying just hanging out in this little house though. Wow, it's super dangerous outside. I can't get back in because it's so cold outside. It's just, now it's dark in here. Do I have a flashlight? Did I pick one up? I don't know, I'm enjoying just being. And being is hard. It's hard to just continue to exist. And I feel like this game is giving me a lot of support in that sentiment. I feel like I'm getting smarter and more. I'm taking it more seriously than another game. There's this flashlight. Wow. That's a lot. This is cool though. I should be using this all the time. So I need to get cloth, but it keeps being nighttime when I'm ready to act. I'd say that the rate at which time is passing is too quick. Let's do it though. Just sleep for. Is it gonna sleep for like 8 hours or no? Just get up. Get up at daytime. I like that I'm just sleeping under the. Just next to the tent that's full of snow. Alright, let's go find some cloth. Let's take this seriously. We know we don't need the flashlight. We know how to survive the night. I feel like I've been really just trying to get my footing in these games today. I feel like when I seek out scary games for Sunday Scaries, then I like set myself up for conflicts that I'm not mentally prepared for, because I'm so used to doing the opposite. To instead of seeking out conflicts, I'm trying to find peaceful and cozy games that highlight the merits of existence. Take all, what is this, rope and cloth? We're almost past our cloth quota. I feel like this is not close to a speed run. Although I think I would do better if I went again. Ugh, frozen body. I didn't see an option to bury it. Such a bummer. That's and that's the other sentiment that I've already commented on, but I don't want to. It's such a bummer. I guess I found their team. They don't have any more cloth, do they? I'm not gonna gather it off. I feel like that's inappropriate. I think we've already checked all these. Oh no, good. Alright, build a bed. And then, where's the marked spot? Here? Yeah, okay. I'm too cold though. Too cold and starving. I'm gonna die if I don't go back into a safe zone. And also, is there food to use? I've been very cavalier about just eating these beans or whatever, but I'm not finding a tremendous influx of them. I might have to head back up to the medical tent. Wow. It's just so cold. I'm really feeling it. And I probably didn't pick up any rocks from all that either. I can't build a bed, can I? Because I burned all my wood. There's so much happening. So much effort. It seems so daunting. It's like exciting though. I do feel like there's a lot of things that I can do, and that changes my perspective a little bit. Like I can become a candle smith in this town and like try to explore that business. No, I'm still heating up. I gotta find food and I gotta find rocks. I gotta warm up. I think the cold is really a good survival mechanic, though. It's not something I'm used to, but it's really changing my perspective. And it's making just being inside a like a valuable experience. I'm gonna tackle this moose and eat all the meat off of it. I actually don't think you can do that. Like tackle it. It didn't seem like it had a. I wasn't going to do that, but I thought it would be funny if I could collide with it. I think that I should, now that I know that I can collect canned food, there's no reason for me to hunt animals. I do feel like I gotta keep cutting down trees, but I need to find a rock. Like, where do I find a rock? In this bin of rocks over here. I don't even know what this is. Alright, back down to that exclamation point that I'm at. It looks like I'm here. But it doesn't seem like whatever I'm supposed to be doing is happening. Oh, and that's the end of the demo area. Missing scout. Can I check this thing? It has really turned on a different part of my brain that's like, it's okay to grab anything out of a container that might be food for me to make it through. Whatever make it through means. I'm not seeing anybody. Everybody's already safe and sound, because they were like, yeah, we did it all on day one. There's some guy out there just sleeping in his tent by himself over and over again. We've already rebuilt society. There's the skyscrapers and warm hot chocolate available for all the citizens who are left, except this guy out there who just keeps like eating beans and sleeping over and over again. Who's this? I don't want to. So maybe I did find the scouts and I just whoa, that's some cool stuff. Maybe that'll make me stronger or something. No, get this. Oh, I don't have any room for it. But this is rocks, stone. Oh, yeah, I can eat this. The edible root. And I'm cold. I'm too cold. Oh, what was that other thing in there? Oh, I'm gonna die. I died from being too cold. I don't know why that was so funny to me. It's not the nearest location, I guess. I didn't get to the bed. Did I lose all my stuff or what? What happened? I will also say about coming back to life. I don't know what the consequences of that is. And I guess it's your traditional roguelite, lose all your stuff wherever your body is kind of thing. And just a side note, I really wish that the coldness was more apparent to me, like what I went through. I didn't, like, I was looking at the menu, you know, I was just looking at objects, and I feel like I wish that there had been more little indicators telling me that things were problematic. It didn't feel that urgent, but that's my only like note, I guess, so far. And that I'm leveling up my jumping by trying to go inside this place. Yeah, my inventory is empty, but now I have a new stone pickaxe, and that brings another question to me that I'm really unanswered about, if that's the correct language to use. That knowing that your character can come back, that changes things tremendously for me, because what's the actual cost there? What is the you're bringing energy into the system if you can bring a body and then bring another one and there's no interruption, you know, like that's what, there's no disadvantage to using up your existence to maximize your resources and your time. And that's kind of confusing because it doesn't seem like a very natural, like if it's beneficial to be destroyed and then to come back somewhere else, then that's worrisome to me. But it also seems like the common theme for a lot of games. Like when I did Meditation Grand Theft Auto and I kept just moving around the world every time somebody attacked me, and that was the only downside to it. I was just in a different place. That seems like it's totally possible for this game. Assuming that I still exist here. Let's see if I can get there. I'll put my bear trap marker or whatever. Head that way. Some pretty intuitive map controls, and this is very beautiful. Like, can you see this? Obviously you can see this. This just the sunset on the icy trees. It feels really nice. Even though once again it was very unfortunate. I think that just happened. Oh, and this is it? Just my backpack is there. And everything's okay. Okay. Let's finish up then. Oh no, I'm really gonna die again. Like, all of that, and then I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I didn't see this big glacier mountain back here. That's really cool too. Come on. I'm gonna make it back. I'm sorry to all the spectators who might be professionals at this game. You're probably like, wow, his stats are just abysmal. Get in there. Did I get any? I picked up some lumber, right? Or no, I was in the process of doing it. Let's get this little tree right here. Oh no, my axe is broken again. Okay. Can I get inside? There we go. Workbench, fix the axe. Because now I have a stone. 2 stone, it's fixed. Get outside. Wait, it's not fixed? Yeah. That was just a little glitch. Chop down this tree. Make it happen. Make dreams come true. And hello and welcome. I've been reviewing some of my videos from the past recently, with the anticipation of following that path. And thank you for watching them, and all the pleasant things that people have said have really helped guide my creative journey. Alright. So thank you for that. It feels like this though. It feels like you're just collecting resources and trying to create outputs that make sense for the circumstances you're in, a little bit at a time. Finding remnants of a system that once worked in a certain way and now works in a different way. It's a lot of interesting parallels in this world, but I keep hinting at and keep talking about synchronicities because I really think that if we're all trying to get to a certain kind of way of being and we can figure out what that is by moving away from where we don't want to be together, then when we see all these elements that work together, we can work together with them. And it will be less stress for everybody because we'll all just participate at the level that makes sense for us. Once again, it's always theoretical, but it's the amount of effort that makes a difference. And it is kind of the only thing that I can think about most of the time. Oh, I didn't get that other cloth? No, I have it right here. Do I put it on the ground? Put it in the coat? Look, 9 pieces of cloth. Alright. Containers, lights, furniture, survival, bed. Oh, that small tree didn't have anything on it. So, so much work. I don't feel like I'm really... I did meditate for like 2 seconds at the front, but... And I'm glad I did now, because this has been just like a very stressful endeavor of trying to move through a world that is just very crispy. With trees that don't have any wood in them. Give me these. Yeah, I need these trunks. I'll get back in. Get back in. Get back in. I'm really trapped on this. I wish I hadn't built the foundation so high. Just get in there. Pick up the backpack. Yeah, I feel like in this case dying actually improves your experience. I don't think that there should be more of a downside to it. Because I feel like I didn't go through anything just now. Never mind, I did. I think I lost all the stuff that I had. No, I didn't. I have it again. Come on. Campfire. Stop being cold. But I don't want to... I don't want to use all of it. 2 in there. Go for it. Oh, it'll say 1 minute. I didn't notice that before. That's great. Alright. And now I can do what I came here to do. To build a bed. Survival. Yeah, right here. Do it. Perfect. Stand in the campfire. I've got no room for it now. Obstructed. Can I just put it on the ground outside? No, there was. Just click like a... Maybe I can do it from the ground outside. I don't know, I did build it? I think I somehow built it without building it. And now I used up my cloth, but I didn't build the bed. It like did it, but it didn't let me. That's so unfortunate. I was being a little goofy, and now like I built it, but I just used up the resources without getting anything out of it. It's impossible. What do I need for it? 1 more cloth. It was such like a victory condition for me too. Maybe there's some up in this tower. But this endless cycle of pain. I have to chop down a tree to collect more wood to keep myself warm just through the night. And then I have to find some cloths or something. I bet you can get power armor somewhere though. That will make it so I can just traverse the world peacefully, comfortably. Get in there. Let's get through the night. Use your survivor's trousers. Can I cut this into cloth? Can I destroy one of these things into cloth? Maybe I could do it at the workbench. Crafting. Wow. Repair. A lot of little shivs and things. Am I attacking things? Oh, yeah, cloth. Cloth makes cloth scraps. So familiar. I'm not getting cold or warmer for some reason. Everything is everything is just a little bit of suffering. Am I not wearing clothes? What are those little exclamation points? I think I'm doing okay here. Survivor's uniform. This one has, the Renegade's coat has cold resistance. Standing right on top of it. I just need a little cloth. And some room to place it. Maybe let's pop through the net again. Do a little spin move. I'll sleep on the ground. Somehow warm up. Well rested. Survive what for? Here we go. I knew that I was going to get exactly what I needed out of that. Alright. Do the duty here. We're going to do an outdoor pet, I think. Because we want to see this wonderful winter wonderland. I hope that dog doesn't get too much closer. I'm not ready to attack a dog. I did that once in a game a long time ago. H1Z1. And I was doing a one life situation. And it was a bummer. After watching it, I was like, I'm never gonna... I don't want to punch a dog in the face. I don't want to do that. There's circumstances that call for it. And I don't want to choose to be in worlds where that's the common experience, you know? Alright. Let's try a different structure. I just need another foundation, I think. I'll put it in front of put it on the side right here. Make it a part of that. That's nice. And then let's build our outdoor bed. Instead of jumping around or whatever happened. That's the kind of thing that happens to me frequently. Yeah, and which way should it face? I feel like we want it to face that cool forest over here. Yeah, I want to wake up feeling refreshed and looking out that way. Perfect. Nice. Alright, and let's go just say goodnight to Robin up there. She's gonna be real impressed that it took me 10 days to build a cabin and put a bed in it. Also, I don't think I have any food, so it might not be it might not be a long goodbye.
What's up?
I have a shiv out, and the quest.
Thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it. Now it's my turn. This used to belong to Lucas, one of our team members. We found him in a cave, along with this. It's yours now. If you're wondering what to do next,
Wow.
There's a bunker not too far from here. The military abandoned it a while back, so there could be some useful supplies left. But your gear isn't strong enough for the cold out there. Head to the church in the ruins of House Camp. The traders should still be around, and they can help you get better equipped. Just be careful, okay?
Okay. I'll be careful. You be careful too. Is Is there photo mode? Just wondering. Not in the immediacy. I'll go ahead and put that knife away. Oh, there's the church down there. Yeah. I'd rather just spend a few last moments up here in this wintry time. This actually looks familiar. Looks like something that I've seen recently. And let's just meditate out of here, if you don't mind. On the idea of survival and the joy of overcoming obstacles and the joy of not having to survive when we don't have to. And by survive I mean just fight the elements. When we're working with the elements, I think things get a lot better. And I think that there's a lot of pathways to working with the elements, and we have to respect everything that we're surrounded by. All the energy that makes our day. Put it all together and make something big out of it. So I'm going to close my eyes and focus on using my energy to move the world in a direction that benefits as many people as possible. That's nice. Just do that every once in a while. 7 seconds at a time, really. It's a good way to start. But I think that's it for Permafrost. I liked it. I like that. I like the danger in there. I'll close it. So feel free to wishlist it and check it out. That was the demo, so it's available right now. And it looks like Neptune just showed up. So that's kind of cool. We've been making a little progress. This isn't available in the current version of 7 Second Summer Camp. This is all kind of new quality of life update. It's going to make it better for both this and the virtual reality experience. But I wanted to show it off as we're getting pretty close to a new patch. And these are the Patreon producers who helped me get as far as I have on this journey to help me keep moving forward, as they say. Thank you for joining, and thank you for being part of this live experience, so that way I can share these the uphill battle of moving into the world that we want to see more of. I think it takes a little bit of effort from everybody, just a little push of positivity of everybody to move in one consistent direction and to look for positive solutions and peaceful solutions to complicated problems. And I think that we're doing it, and I've been seeing so many different games. Like, I'm kind of having to dig for the scarier games that are showing up for me, because there's so many cozy and joyful games that are just standing out and jumping out at me all the time that I'm kind of more excited for that this huge influx of them and all the joy that's going to come from them. But I'm glad I got to share these scary moments with you. I hope it wasn't too unsettling, the visual traumas or the danger of being cold. And I hope that you stay warm tonight and that you have a wonderful experience throughout the rest of the week. I think it's going to be a good one. My name is Goldvision. Thank you for watching. This is 7 Second Summer Camp. Please check it out on Steam. Link in the description. Also, check out my book. Hey everybody, let's quit our jobs and play video games. It's a pretty important and a significant piece of work for me to share with everyone. So I'm glad that it's out and available now. Link also in the description. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope that you stay warm. And as always, I ask you, gold on to your dreams.